Good morning and welcome to Q&A with Mr. Bill. Today I would like to open the show by asking you a question. Then I want to ask you a couple more and a couple of more. And then I'm going to give you a source that you can possibly go to get more information and be able to answer those questions for yourself. That way you can make up your own mind as to what I ask is possible or not. My question for today involves the migrant crisis on the border. What if the federal government was sending passenger aircraft down to border towns like Brownsville, McAllen, maybe El Paso, and loading up only military-age males in those passenger aircraft that might carry, maybe a couple of hundred people, carry some of them up to an Air Force base in Texas, carrying some of them up to, or most of them up to a processing location in maybe Tennessee, and after processing, then loading those people back up into different aircraft and shipping them out to cities throughout the United States. If that were to be happening, the question for us would be why? And the answer might be what if most of the politicians at the national and federal level are on the take from the cartels. They're on their payrolls. And if that were to be the case, then they would have lost an awful lot of money when Trump closed the border. And it would be to their best interest to rebuild the cartel's machine here back in this country. And if that were the case, then what if those migrants were actually, some of them anyway, actually cartel members that were being shipped into those cities to work directly for the cartels in those cities? Well, I don't know the answer to that for sure, but I'm going to give you a website that you can go to. The gentleman's name is monkeyworksus.com. And MonkeyWorks is spelled with a WERKX, US.com. He has a website on YouTube, and I think he's on some other places, but for sure on YouTube. He has a 3-time weekly show, and he is an expert on military aircraft. He gets his background from having been in the Air Force, and I believe he was a special ops unit with a special ops unit in the Air Force, which would make him a pararescue, and those were some pretty serious bad dudes because they're the ones that jump out of perfectly good airplanes into enemy territory behind the lines to rescue and secure down pilots. This gentleman is a white hat. He's a good guy. I believe he's in seminary school. And in addition to his programs on aircraft status throughout the country and the world, he also does some shows on for religious benefits. Check him out. Then get back to me and let me know what you think, if my questions are valid or not. All right? Thank you now. Mr. B out.